Good, good. Now you're getting to know me a whole lot better. Thank you very, very much for letting me introduce my background. I am Richard Moss, and thank you very much. Now, in 1986, I explained, I let off on that, okay? And I understand building on curiosity, growth and maturity goes on indefinitely. Normal. And that growth is about to be a whole lot higher. I'm about to be 50-50. Now what I've experienced with that is, thank God my parents shared that with me. So fortunate. Absolutely normal. I'll share that further now because that's such a predominant factor on me from such an early age. Okay? Very, very fortunate to learn. Now, Walter Jacobson, just so you know, there's some investigative aspects of what I've learned that have been growing up. Very influential. All you need to do is go Walter Jacobson, Chicago, Illinois, and look at that influence he had in the early 1970s, and he had a lot of influence on me. He taught me a lot, things I would never believe could happen, because I've only experienced the highest level of honesty, integrity, in the healthy context. That's all I know. If you look at what I've documented, disclosing all about my background, you can see who I am. Only the highest level of honesty, integrity, and the healthiest context. I understand. I am very, very fortunate. Okay? Wayne J. Cole. Now let me spell that. Okay? I'm going to conclude this because that's pretty much the conclusion. I'm just about growing up here now. Okay? 1986, I'm 26. Okay? Wayne J. Cole, that's spelled Wayne J. C-O-L-E, Deerfield, Illinois. I bookmarked his links, but I have no way to post them, but you can Google it now. And I'm growing up now, completely. Steve. I'm not going to disclose his last name. If he ever gives me permission, I want to highly respect him. That is an LCSW, individual counseling. I have absolutely no history medically in any manner. None. Okay? I've disclosed it all. I've fully shared with you, so you know me like the back of your hand. Now I'm about to experience something that I'm about to experience for the next 15 years. And I understand. I was very fortunate. Let me share with you. Look this up. Neighborhood Scout, Lake Forest, Illinois. I see 1% poverty. Look it up. That's what I was about to experience in my career. I'm extremely fortunate, and I'm telling you the honest truth. I'm going to do the next search in 1987 and disclose that one. But it all started there. And that is there is the Lake Forest Graduate School of Management. I am sure that the Lake Forest Graduate School of Management is one of the absolutely premier management schools in the nation. One of them. This is north of Chicago. I come from Deerfield, Illinois. That's been true about my history since I've been 7, and I'm 26. Okay? And I test marketed a concept, and it proved success right off the bat. I was able to pay off practically a new truck. I was able to cover all those expenses. Got up to $1,000 a month in Yellow Page ads. Okay? That's all I know. But see, it's those hard skills. Now, I have to be thoroughly proportional. I fully understand the social science aspects, and I'm about to refine it, further growth on building on curiosity. Well, I understand I'm very interesting, the 50-50 in the healthiest context. You know, let me just mention, I'm backtracking. I went to Deerfield High School, and that was incredibly cliquish. And also, I made a mistake I've disclosed when I was considerably younger. Okay? Dave Williams and I should have been lifelong friends forever. Okay? Very, very fortunate imitation, what I've experienced throughout life. I'm someone who likes to build on curiosity. And I like to relate and share it, and I understand that is a perfectly normal pattern. In no manner have I ever been a person that has experienced something escalating into a disorder. I have no history of personality disorders. I am extremely fortunate in that respect. I have to say mildly dysfunctional, very briefly, and it was dealt with head on. I'm just getting done with Steve, you know, for a meeting once a month or something. I mean, I'm buttoning up the final aspects of growing up here, you know, when I was in 1985. And here I am now, going to Lake Forest, test marketing a concept, and it proved success. I was up to $50,000 a year very, very quickly. But those hard skills, even though the electronic skills, what I didn't know was that should have been air conditioned refrigeration, and I didn't know very much about outsourcing. For some reason, I have no history of knowing anything about politics. I've never been affected, ever. Remember what I stated, that these are people that I've experienced from Deerfield at the highest level of honesty, integrity, the healthiest contact, and I'm able now to put that to the absolute test where it's completely ingrained in me. Let me share this with you, okay? I'm going to do this multiple years here during this time period. Now, it was from 1986. I'm living at home, still with my mother, and she's being very supportive. There was no monetary. There was nothing like that. She just continued to, you know, we didn't need the house anymore, but she kept a little bit longer. That's what she did to support me. I'm the one, okay, that was able to grow up. 1986 through 2001, the first half of that, so about 8 years, close to a decade, and I've maintained these resume records to absolutely substantiate it, okay? This is solid business experience that I've been able to gain that is non-traditional, and I understand I'm extremely fortunate to be able to experience that, okay? Very relative as I bring this up to context where I am today, but this is starting in 1986. I was able to go to Lake Forest and test market a concept before signing the contracts for the Yellow Page ads, and it was instant success. Okay, the hard skills that I had, I didn't know about outsourcing. Okay, so the perfect field that would have carried me for the rest of my life. Remember, my dad's a certified accountant. I'm highly experienced at creating success. That is the honest truth. honest as I can be. Okay? And I'm about to have that put to test among the very most demanding clientele in the nation. That is thoroughly honest. Okay, I'm about to learn some really solid business expertise here. Okay, and I'm going to explain that now in these following reviews. And I think I'm going to keep these down to about 10 minutes, even though it's, let me just say, it's from 1986 through 2001. I have maintained those resume records. I've got about 1% of them. Okay, 99% of them are gone. Almost most of it for the first half, for almost 8 years, 50% of that or more, it was a very high percentage, was in Lake Forest. Okay? Now you take a good look at Lake Forest if you don't know anything about it. And I'm going to say I am extreme. Now you see why Deerfield was such a desirable area to raise a family. It was middle class. When you talk about Lake Forest, I think that's about the very highest level you can achieve in creating success in business management. That is the honest truth. And I was about to begin having those business professionals want to give me a hand to create success in a perfectly healthy economy, and that is the honest truth. You see, they were about to share with me something. I'm going to go over that in multiple years. I want to keep these files short, so I'm going to keep this one down to 12 minutes. Let's go on. I'll do the rest in 1987, and I'll continue to update this about this experience I was able to gain. Extremely fortunate, I understand. Thank you very much. You're getting to know me much better, and I hope with what I share with you, I understand I am most interesting. It's normal. Any question? You know how that all started. Building on curiosity. And those beliefs have been fully validated. That takes an entire lifetime, incidentally. I've learned a lot. A ton. Thank you. Thank you very much.